Hi, I'm Joyce, the Energy Lady. Are you overwhelmed? Are you just got way too many things on your plate? I get you. I always have too many things on my plate, or at least a lot of things on my plate. So I do understand that when all that happens and it all piles down on you, you got bills to pay, you got kids to take to lessons, you have a house to clean, you have a business to build. All of those things start building up and it creates an overwhelm. Well, first of all, stop, breathe, and I'm going to show you to breathe, okay? I want you to breathe in right now. If you're watching this, breathe into the count of 6, hold it for 3, and then breathe out to the count of 6 and hold it for 3, okay? Right now, breathe in, tongue in the roof of the mouth. Hold it. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3. Just that one breath. How do you feel? A little different? Breathing is so important and it's free. The other thing is to take your hand like a sword and cut the cords right down the front of your solar plexus because you're trying to take on too much. Do you call yourself an empath? Well, that's because you're taking on everybody's pain, everybody's issues, everybody else's overwhelm, everybody else's busyness, and it's not yours to take. It's God's. Let it go. It's their experience in life. So if you find yourself overwhelmed, stopping, holding your breath, or moving so fast you forget things, you're losing things, you need to stop right then and breathe and ground yourself, okay? Grounding, I've taught this in other videos. I have some videos on my YouTube channel, and there's one on my website. And grounding is simple. Left 2 fingers under the nose, right hand on the neck, and breathing again, okay? The other one is left thumb on right earlobe, right arm on top, breathing again. The other one is right arm over left and left foot over right, and breathing. When you lose things, when you've forgotten things, when you feel combobulated, then stop right then, breathe, and ground yourself. We get overwhelmed by everything. There's a lot going on the planet, okay? There's a lot going on all around us. And then you have a lot on your plate, whatever you're doing in life. Maybe you are sick in bed and you've been in bed, or you've been lying on the couch for days or weeks or months. And that alone can create an overwhelm because nothing's getting done, okay? Also, the other thing that creates overwhelm is when we're trying to do everything by ourselves. If you're a person who says, I got this, I can do this all by myself, well, that's going to leave you, number 1, very isolated, and number 2, not receiving grace, mercy, help from others. When someone offers to help, you say, yes, and accept their help. If you don't know how to ask for help, then start. If there's a whole lot you have going on and you need help, then reach out to somebody who you know knows how to do what you need to do and ask them to help. If you need to pay them, pay them. But if you're spending hours, and here's an example. I was trying to do a video that had a script on it. I don't do my videos with script normally. And I was doing it for my marketing guy. And I spent 30 minutes trying to figure out the app on my phone and trying to figure out how to make it work. Finally, I reached out to him and I said, I've spent 30 minutes. That's all I want to spend on this. I need help. He said, good, glad you reached out. Let me help. So that's the point I get at. I get frustrated when I pull things out of the dryer that are all tied in knots. I don't want to take time to untie those knots. So that's when I typically will reach out to my husband and say, I need help. Can you untie the knots in these apron strings or whatever it was that got tied up in the washer? Things that I need help with are usually things that I don't understand well and don't know. So I'll reach out. And like I say, I'll pay somebody if I need to help me. But don't try and do it by yourself. And then, of course, ask God to help. I had a neighbor come over and said, oh, my husband, he's losing his mind. He's lost his wallet. We can't find it anywhere. And I said, ask for help. So those are just a few tips to take care of yourself. When you feel overwhelmed, you got too much going on, try those. And book a call with me. Let's have a conversation on how I can help you. Reach out, because I've got lots of ways to help.